Okay, let's welcome back here to another podcast episode. You know, what I'm saying with the homie Noah here. And today, well, I mean, let's just first start off by saying, I appreciate the intention and the views on the last episode, which was amazing. It is currently now a 235 views, which is the highest views I've ever got. Um, and it also reach to countries out in Europe, like in the Ukraine and Russia. And I mean, I was very surprised by that because I didn't like it's just like it's like blew my mind because it was just like you know I was happy. That's the a short to some of it. Of what was your uh and the expressions like Noah, what I'm saying, when you saw and the blow up of that video.
I wasn't even like really expecting it much. It just like came up out of nowhere, and
Mm-hmm.
I'm just glad that people are able to like watch it and be able to like learn new things from it and really touch base on all kinds of different things that people can like use in their like daily lives.
Exactly. Well, a shout out to y'all, just for even watching it and listening to it. And shout out to the people that rushed it too. That was surprising. And shout out to y'all. It's cold out there, but yeah. So I hope y'all stay warm. But anyway, and on this episode, and we're gonna talk about, college, I dare there has been, a lot of people going out, and to college, what I'm saying, but once they finish high school, that's their the expectation or like their parents' expectation or like the school's expectation, say for the students when they get out of high school. So from my college experience, I've been into one college that's been and I've been there for like 3 years, and then I transferred into the current college I'm at now because I didn't like this one major I was in, and it was just I didn't like it. It wasn't my cup of tea. But now, in my current situation, in my current college, so I love it. It isn't a passion that I love to do for a living. So I mean, with you, Noah, what was, say your college experience like?
My college experience, I really only went to college for like one semester, and
Mm,
then I ended up taking like a pretty long break just because of money issues and things like that.
gotcha.
And I ended up leaving that college and going into more of a trade school. So I was
Mm,
able to follow my passion, which is cybersecurity,
hmm.
without spending like too much time or too much money on that route. So one thing I really feel like is that there's like different options of if you want to like go into like a different passion, like you don't
Hmm.
have to feel like you're stuck in like one lane, like you have to go to college or else you won't succeed. There's like many different options out there.
Yeah, the most definitely. I mean, just like you said, and the time and the money thing, it's a huge, saying disadvantage, saying for like college students, they
Mm,
have to get out loans, and that, if you are in a particular program or like aiming for a specific degree, like for example, let's say nursing or doctors, that's
yeah.
like the prime example of like how long you have to be in college. People have been there for like 7 years, 8 years, and that they have to take out those huge loans that they have to pay. I mean, them loans for like for years. So, I mean, but what's your thoughts on that? Noah? Yeah.
Um, it definitely is worth it if you are going down like a career path such as like a doctor or a nurse, and like that's like your passion, that's what you want to go into, you're very certain of it, definitely go for it. and it will take a lot of time and a lot of money, but at the end of it, it will be worth it because you'll be able to, work hard and you'll be able to pay that off. And, it might take like a long while, but it's definitely, worth it at the end.
Yeah, I mean, I just like for me, my passion is in acting, and that, you know, like during my first college experience, so to be honest, I didn't really know, what I was heading into. So I was just thinking if I just like take these classes, then I'll be heading in the right direction. But as the as time went on, I fully realized that I understand on what I need to do, and saying I understand this type of format, saying ain't right for me, and I need to transfer to the right direction, which I'm currently at now. So in this current state of mind, I'm not wasting any time nor money, because it is, the program I'm in, it is specifically, the passion I'm aiming for in life. So um and, for all those people that are like, that don't know and what to do, in college, I said that's okay, I said, because I said that is very expected, and that people change their majors of, after a semester, or like to take a long break, saying, like Noah did, because of due to their financial situations, or just like they feel college is like a waste of time and things of that nature. So for you, Noah, I mean, but there is like this one in a particular question, I'm saying, that has been going around in colleges, that, and the question is like, is college a waste of time? Because you see every and everyone that's blowing up on like social media, or like, are they doing like stocks, like Dogecoin and things of that nature. And I said, what's your point on that?
It all depends. So for me, when I went to college in one semester, I ended up taking like a bunch of classes that I didn't really like need to take, like history, math, nutrition, and I ended up spending like up to $5,000.
Mm.
And so when I left college, I found a trade program that's less time and it's only like 10 grand for everything. And
Mm,
it's
okay.
just all straight to the point. Like here is like your classes for cybersecurity. Here's what you need to do. Once you complete all this, you're able to get like a career in that, all that. And then on the other hand, um, if you, like I said before, if you know what you're doing, like if you know like what major you want to go into, and going through all those classes, they'll be able to help you, grow and figure out like what your minor is. So it just all depends on, different people. Some people might not go to college at all and find their own, career paths. And some people will go to college and, find a career path in that. So it's just different for everyone.
Yeah, yeah, and that's like, and that's like, and the main point, because so everybody has a different road in life. Um, now, some people, and they ain't meant for college, because it's, I mean, though, it's life, and it's like their decision. Um, a lot of people have like college degrees that don't, and could get the jobs they wanted, what I'm saying, which is like crazy, what I'm saying. Like, you think now throughout the years, saying, you've been you're like spending school, and with all that money behind it, saying, you think you can get the position, I was saying, you've been aiming for, but suddenly it doesn't work out. So I mean, but what's your reaction on just like that?
On like getting a degree that like doesn't really like get you like a career.
Yeah.
I've seen stuff like that happen before. Um, it's just like you go through, like a whole bunch of classes and, you spend like a lot of time and money in college. And then, some people get like a degree in something and it just doesn't really, have like go to like towards like a high paying job and, they'll have to like settle for something less. Like they'll go through all this time and effort and then they'll come to realize like, oh, like this degree, it doesn't really, fit in well. So I'll have to, kind of like figure out what else I'm going to do. Like, will I have to go back to college and spend more time and money, or will I just settle at where I'm at now and, try to make things work?
Yeah, exactly. Like I saw this one video, like I was just scrolling down, and it was just like, and the title of it is like kids, and I get to meet, like a doctor, a nurse, and this one, a particular nurse, and I told these kids that she's on a 20-year plan. I was had to play to pay her loans, which is but when I heard that, I was like shocked. I was like, you got to pay those loans for 20 years? Like, I mean, like, what type of, you know, things like, and like she was like aiming for? Like, I mean, though, it's just crazy how like people have to spend like thousands of dollars for that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, but luckily for us, what I'm saying, like we found our passions, what I'm saying, we like found what I'm saying, the right direction, and it doesn't like waste time, what I'm saying. We get valuable and information as well onto
Mhm.
helping our own personal careers, what I'm saying. So um I mean, though, is there anything else, what I'm saying, did you like to say on this topic?
Um, Most important thing to me is, like if you're not really like too sure like what to do, like about like going to college, if you're not too sure like what degree you should go into, I would definitely do more research before, like
Mhm.
attending college and going through all those classes. Because you can go online, you can do all your research on the, different career options, different majors, and you can find out which college is best for you. And then after you like decide, then you should like dive into the whole college thing, you know. It'll definitely save you like time and money.
Right, because what I'm saying, like what you like yeah, with what you and I saying just said, I'm saying it could have been very valuable for me because when I was heading into college, I'm saying for like the first time, I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I didn't know what type of and the expectation I was saying I've set for myself like I didn't know what type of classes that would be valuable or like invaluable. But now, and I since I transferred, I know what to do and I know the right steps and I know the right thing. So, and I said I'm on the right track on just getting my degree very very soon. I ended, saying the semester with like a very very great grades, and I was saying I'm proud of myself. Um, I mean, Ian, how did your semester went? And if you attended college, in this year.
Oh yeah, yeah. My semester, I definitely found out like a lot. Um, I found out that in order to get to like my passion, I would have to go through like a lot first. I would have to, go through all these math classes, all these history classes, English classes, and it was a lot. And if I would have known about like trade schools in like the beginning, because when I first went into it, I was always told that like, you have to go to college to, be successful. But
Right.
now it's more of like you can go to like a trade school if you want to. There's like all kinds of different schools that, they don't cost that much, but at the same time, they're still effective. So I wish I would have known that like when I first started.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, though, to be honest, I'm saying on when you're first heading into college, like you've like and to have this expectation of yourself, thinking of like, saying you're on the right track, because saying you probably didn't do any research, like you just go, like I
Oh
gotta get
yeah,
there,
definitely.
and once you find out, and and as time goes on, you're like, wait a minute, I didn't know, what I'm saying, there was this a Pacific school that can, teach
Exactly.
me to write, lessons and like can be faster, less time consuming. Um, the money can be a lot more and manageable. So at the end of the day, man, it's just,
Mhm.
saying it's all right because well, we don't know what we're getting ourselves into, and it's just life, period. So but we
That's
learn
true.
as we go, saying that's one of the greatest quotes ever, saying we learn as we go. Period. Um, I mean, we're at the end of this, like, a segment here. Is there any advice, not saying, you would give to like, you know, the freshmen that is going into college, say on what they should expect or not expect or whatever. So,
Um, Definitely, if you're going into college right now, definitely do well in other classes because you might be taking classes that don't really make sense towards like your major,
hmm
but still, study and succeed in your classes.
exactly. Just like for me, for my first college experience, I didn't have that type of fraternity type thing. So I went to a college that was in downtown. So I didn't have that type of that's a fraternity feeling now. So I don't know what that's like,
Oh
but for those
yeah.
people out there, just be careful. I'm saying? Don't do nothing crazy. Don't do nothing that will land you into jail. Just nothing, take it easy out there. Don't be a father at the age of 20 because that sucks. I'm not, but you know, uh, don't just no, take it easy. Take it easy. I'm saying? Don't move too fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and for those people that don't think college is valuable, it's okay. I'm saying they think that because, you know, there's different roads, different paths to everyone. And hopefully, I hope, I'm saying we all hope that and you hope as well, I'm saying, and the viewer that is watching us right now can find success and that, don't stress over nothing because, it's life. It is what it is. And then, yeah, that's the end for this video, man. I appreciate the homie Noah coming through. I said I'm just glad. I said that we'll get another podcast episode under our belts, and that I'm grateful that we get to share our knowledge and our wisdom, because so we've been through this before, college, whatever, and hopefully you guys have, you know, and learn valuable information. So like, share, comment, subscribe on this channel. I appreciate the support, everyone. I appreciate it. So any last comments, words, Noah?
Um, Definitely share this video. The
Yeah.
more people that see this video, the more people will be able to know.
Yes, 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 most definitely share it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and any like, comment, subscribe, and I saying on the homie Noah's channel too. I said because I said he's putting out great content as well. Music, bass music, mystic is really cool. It's really nice. So yeah, man, I appreciate y'all and love y'all. Peace.